Good big dog. It's your boy Dre out on a early morning run. I was lifting this morning from about 2 a.m. It's now 6:30 my time, so you know, just doing what I do, and I figured I would go live for a second and say what's up. What's good, Supreme? What's good, big dog? Yeah, man. And really, just talk about the dogs and what's going on with the dogs right now. So, uh, let's get it. I need my membership back. Yo, Hard Finish say, yo, what's good, big dog? Yeah, man. So, Kazi's in heat. Michonne is in heat. Critters bred up. Our pure Cardenas female had a litter of 5. I think 601 might let one of them go. So yeah, man, you know we on that breeding time this round right here, y'all. The breeding I think I want to say is a certain way you got to do it where you can actually get the membership, but I don't know how to do that. I don't know. I don't think I have enough members yet to do that. But y'all make sure y'all share it and tell them to get a membership. You know, members only, or members only, members exclusive content. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. He said, Queen and to my Red Boy Jocko bitches. Hey, I'm telling you, it's that time of year, man. It's that time of the year. You know, my dogs typically have a winter heat and a summer heat, and it's that winter heat. But yeah, man, I changed up the format of like the recorded shows, and kind of I'm going in the direction of making it a series, you know, and it's a little bit more removed from the public, but just giving my opinions on things or just showing how I do things. And I was really proud of that. If y'all didn't catch it, I released one on Thanksgiving, and in there's a clip of Saki and a random dude I had met at the I met him at the softball field. They were leaving their softball game, and I asked them, "Hey man, would you mind antagonizing my dog, and you know, let me see how he do with with me sticking him on him?" And he did all right, but the guy wasn't really threatening. You know what I'm saying? The guy was more on some chill stuff. You know, he kind of just admiring the dog, but Saki did fire up, so I was happy about that because I'm torn between two worlds: the dog trainer world and the game dog world, and both of them are not for the faint of heart. And so, what I wanted to see was basically that was almost neutral. Like the guy wasn't really posing a real threat. So I know my dogs will fire up on a neutral if told to do so. But the next move is to get back into my training bag, and y'all see some of that coming, and we got some scent work videos coming. Big A been putting in work. Big A been putting in work. I'm telling you, man, like Big A could dag on there run this channel, you know. So shouts out to Big A, man. Shouts out to the Big Hill fam. You know what I'm saying, big bro. Shouts out to Soul Power, aka Gain of Kennels, and shouts out to Solo But Connected. Big 601, he doing his thing down there, you know what I'm saying? My brother JT called me yesterday. It was good to hear his voice, he doing his thing right now, handling his business. Yeah, man, it's been a lot. I've been seeing a lot of people passing away as well. So, prayers to anybody who lost somebody. I've lost an uncle in the last 2 weeks. He was 104 years old. He was tired. He was ready to go. But yeah, man. Yeah, bro, we got 70 here, man. Make sure y'all hit that thumbs up, man, and pushes in the algorithm. Do me that favor. I think you can double tap the screen now on live. So do me a favor, man. Y'all make sure y'all double tap that screen when y'all come through here, man, and pushes out to the algorithm. Arrowhead in the building. What's good, big dog? Yeah, man. Got some good brothers in the building, man. Got some great brothers in the building. Yeah, the sun is just now coming up, and I'm on the road, y'all. But I wanted to talk about a topic, and I'll cover it in like a real live. This is an impromptu live. I was just on the road and decided to hit y'all up. But I'm reading the Richard Stratton book. I'm ordering them books one by one. And if y'all want to get the books for the Lolo, I've been getting those books off of Thrift Books. And they actually had a Black Friday sale yesterday, but I think it'll run through Cyber Monday. And I got no bullshit. I got the Richard Stratton hardcover. This is the American Pit Bull Terrier. That's the first one he released in 1970, maybe 73 or 83. Don't quote me on that. Or maybe it's 81. I think it's 81. But he released that book, and in the book he was talking about the Old Family Red, and a topic that I was really interested in. What he was saying was that with the Old Family Reds, they only bred game to game, and they found that the red gene was actually recessive, but by breeding it over and over again, it became the dominant gene, and they stopped throwing other colors. But one thing that I found interesting was they were breeding for gameness, but also matching the colors to color. And so for the Old Family Reds, I know a lot of people are big fans of them, and I think that maybe they were having so much success with them, and they were finding them to be game because gameness is a recessive trait as well. And so with gameness being a recessive trait, and them also breeding a color for the recessive trait, you are really, really tightening down that gene pool to in a way where you're gonna get the recessive trait to become the dominant trait. So I would assume that by getting the red coloration, the nails, the noses, the amber colored eyes, I would assume that in that same manner, by breeding game to game and color to color, you're gonna get about the same percentages of both. Now mind you, gameness is fleeting, so it has to be checked. But I just thought it was really interesting. And then and the reason why it stood out to me was because y'all know I breed buckskin dogs primarily, and I look for the same traits over and over again. And I'm starting to see I'm on my fourth generation now, and I'm starting to see that I'm able to not lock in, because you can't control genes. You can only try to corral them in the direction you want them to go. And so I thought it would be cool to, just talk about that and really elaborate upon that. Because Mr. Stratton, to me personally, like when I read the Richard Stratton books, like that's my baseline. I'm not gonna say I agree with everything he says, but a lot of the things he says, like they're well founded. It's well researched and pure evaluated information that he's putting out. So I really like that. Shouts out to Pitbull's A to Z for actually getting him on and doing an interview. That's the most recent interview I've seen of Mr. Stratton, and I thought it was a really good thing for the community to be able to hear from him some more, because he's getting up in age. But it's amazing the bulldog in him to be up in age that much and to still be able to have his wherewithal and his mental capacity to entertain and joke around and just have a good time, man, and just have a good time. But let me pull over real quick. I'm at the community center, waiting for another ride to come through. So kick it with y'all for a little bit and actually be able to read some of these comments that's coming in. I see we got 12 in there, man. Make sure y'all hit that like button, man. Make sure I hit that like button. And if you're one of the people that just flashes through on lives, man, go ahead and hit that subscribe button too and the notification bell, and kick it with us. Ariel, you chilling down in Florida, man? I'm gonna tell you what they say. The craziest people in the world come from the Bronx, New York, and all of Florida. So be safe down there, big bro. Be safe down there. Yes, sir. Yeah, bro. Another thing that I've seen by multiple researchers is that that the reds and the kind of the moo brindles were some of the earlier imports. And a question I would have for anybody is when did the buckskin even show up into the breed? The buckskin or the fawns. Fabian, go ahead, make sure you hit that like button, thumbs up, and subscribe, man. I talk about the American Pit Bull Terrier and dog training, and just trying to create legal, positive activities for the breed, man. So if it's your first time, coming through, just make sure you give us a like and give us a subscribe and check out our actual pre-recorded videos. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. You know, but I've been seeing a lot of craziness on the internet, and I kind of fell back from it because I I don't know enough about what's going on really to have an opinion on much things, man. I'm more into the survivalist side of things, big into hunting and fishing and carrying on, and that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna share that with people and learn skills from people that come through the chats and come through the lives. What's good, Big Ram? Salute to y'all, man. Salute to y'all, and thank you for reaching out on that live last night. If y'all not following the Game Dog Talks, man, you're missing out. It's on Patreon. Ram, if you're able to, can you drop the link in there so these guys can see that? You know, it's a $10 a month subscription, but a lot of the things I learned from that panel there because they have way more years of experience than I do, and in the military, you're taught to add up all the years of experience in a platoon or a flight, and that's how many years of experience you got. So if you add all their ages together, you have centuries of experience in the game dogs. So salute to them, man. Mike Dan, salute, big dog. He said he don't get notifications. It's all good, man. I ain't been going live like that anyways. Y'all know I've been putting out the pre-recorded videos. I'm trying to move toward like a more of a not even a video log or a podcast. I'm trying to move my stuff that I put out to a like episodes, like a TV show. So you can watch it and then when I go live, we can talk about, anything I might have said or misspoke. Then I'll go live and I'll address it, live, and we'll handle it that way. And the lives they'll get more frequent again. I don't know if we'll ever go back to just doing the Wednesday nights. I think the weekends are easier to go live on. Everybody typically has at least one day off, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and we can kick it like that. But yeah, man, I'm excited about the South Bottom show, February 15th. Man, I'm super excited, yo, because I'd rather support the I'd rather support all things Bulldog, but I really rather support the up and coming. You know what I'm saying? There was a virtual dog show. I think I can't remember the brother's name. I don't want to convolute about messing up his name up. But there's a virtual dog show now, and yeah, man. And I was upset about the virtual dog show, not because somebody threw it, because when I originally started the digital dog shows, I wanted other people to do it so I could compete, because I don't think it's fair for me to compete in mine. But I was mad that I didn't get the chance to compete, because I really want to test my craft and see how well I can get a dog into a good shape, a very very athletic fit and build, and and just share that with the world. And it was kind of like I guess the right people heard about it and maybe they didn't want me to be a part of it. So I don't dig, man. If it's meant to be, it'll be. But I would have definitely supported it and put a dog or two in there. But y'all check out the virtual dog show. It's on Facebook. I don't know it's a kennel. It starts with heart something, but it's a kennel, man, and they're doing things too. And I'm not trying to make it a monopoly. And I think a lot of people they think that I'm trying to make it like a monopoly or something, you know what I'm saying? So they're like, yeah, I'm not gonna support him because he's money hungry, and that's not the case at all. But I feel like, they there are gonna people who are not gonna like you just because it's you. There's people who don't like the training aspect of it. There's people who don't like the fact that I do it on the internet. You can't please everybody, and I'm not trying to please everybody. But I will support those who are moving positively and want to do positive things. So if y'all throwing a digital show or a virtual show or whatever you want to call it on the internet, man, publicize it, man. Let us know. We the Shogun crew, we'll come out there and bust your head wide open. Nah, yeah, I don't really do that trash talking stuff, man. I prefer to let my performance speak for me, man. But he said you should do like Bill said, and the dog show needs to be its own social media. Yeah, yeah, man. That's fact. That's facts. And Supreme, you're right. There's a lot of fear and there's a lot of so I was watching this podcast, man, and I'd be jumping around, but it explains what I'm trying to say. I was watching this podcast, and uh, some people will only promote what they can control. Some people will only promote what they can control. I try my best to, like, once a week, if I see a video I like, I'll try to post it on my social media, um or post it to, like, the YouTube community page and stuff. And that's me giving back without spending any money. And I think people don't realize, like, you can be supported by just sharing it because uh, Ram said, as long as people know who started this gangster shit. Yeah, yeah, that's true too. Speaking of gangster shit, bro. Speaking of gangster shit. So there was a video that circulated this week, Kendrick Lamar, right? It's called Squabble Up. Do y'all know that I was fortunate enough to interview the brother that's in there getting bit by the it's a bully. It's not a purebred American Pit Bull Terrier, but that's kind of my dream, man. You know what I'm saying? What's good, Crockett? What's good, big dog? Yeah, man. That's kind of my dream, is kind of to, when I was coming up, what I grew up seeing was DMX had, some game dogs, some curs and stuff like that in his videos, but he had them there. You know what I'm saying? I saw him with Fred Davis dogs, and and just other American Pit Bull Terriers being used in the I ain't gonna call it the culture, because I don't agree with everything in the culture, but in the in pop culture, the dog was, it was used as part of the scenery, because that's what you really see when you go into these rural neighborhoods, these urban neighborhoods. You see those dogs everywhere. Like here in Tucson, almost every homeless person I see, they have a pit bull or a pit bull type dog. Hey, I appreciate that, Ram, man. Hey, y'all check out that interview, man. Make sure we blow Smoke up. Smoke kind of got blackballed on the West Coast because uh, they call him the boogeyman. And what was happening was, without giving away names, he's a decoy. A decoy's job is to really put a dog in a situation where the dog feels that he has to defend himself and his owner. So he was, in pit bull terms, we would call it curring him out. He was curring out a bunch of Rottweilers and German Shepherds and Dutch Shepherds, and they didn't like that. They wanted him to only go so far with the dog. And I'm not talking about, he wasn't physically beating the dog and none of that stuff. So let's take that out of there. But he was doing like a real hood dude. Like most real men that have been around dogs aren't scared of dogs. So he would challenge the dog in a way where the dog would, this so-called $10,000 dog they brought in from Switzerland or whatever, would cur out. It would run away from him on the field, on the training field. And the owners of these dogs that pay tens and twenties and thousands of dollars for these dogs, they didn't like it, But the dogs that made it through his cut typically would make a great protection dog for anybody. So I got to give a shout out to Smoke, man. And Smoke, I know you actually come through and watch the channel, man. So shouts out to you, bro. And we know what it is, man. He says, tell him my bad. We pissed off a lot of people off when we were training. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. And French Ring. Yeah. Hemi James was good, big dog. Hey, Crockett with a two-piece. Tip. Hey. Yeah, man. We out here, man. We out here early this morning, bro. The sun coming up, man. Y'all know I'm a dark brother, so I gotta wait about another 20 minutes for the sun to be bright enough for y'all to see my smiling face. But I'm happy to see all y'all in here, man. Happy to see all y'all in here. But yeah, so on the members only, I've actually created new tiers. So it starts off with I think it's the cheapest tier is $1.99, and then it rolls all the way. It just goes higher and higher. But honestly, pretty much for every tier, you can see pretty much everything I release. It's just different levels of the membership, and certain videos will have certain giveaways that are only at certain tier levels of the membership. Like like the $5.99 guys should get more privileges than the $1.99 guys, or the $10.99 guys get more privileges and get more giveaways. Like right now, we got a T-shirt giveaway for members only. So y'all check that out, man. Big A has also designed a new T-shirts, new merchandise, so we rocking with that stuff too. But yeah, man, I'm really having a good time, man. And when I get off here with y'all, I'm going home and I'm going to go eat Thanksgiving leftovers for day what Thursday, Friday. This to me this is day two. You know what I'm saying? Ply said if you eat it on third day, you're sick. You eat it on fourth day, you're in the hospital. You know, fifth day, you're dead. So this is my last day with the Thanksgiving stuff. I'm gonna take me some stuffing, some turkey, and everything, and put it between two pieces of bread and make me a Thanksgiving sandwich. You know, Starbucks used to have a Thanksgiving sandwich, but I guess they got rid of it because whatever. But I really liked it. I really had liked it, that sandwich. Um, but yeah, man. Yeah, y'all. I don't know if I'm gonna do this breed or not, y'all, with Kazi the Saki, because I know I can't keep any of the puppies, and I don't believe in. I don't breed to sell puppies. So I would be looking at moving the puppies around to different camps and kind of just blessing them. There'll be a nominal fee to get the puppy, but it won't be actually it won't be nothing ridiculous. Like what I'm saying, it won't be. It'll be something that if you want to get a good dog, you can get a good dog, man. And yeah, he said flies look like a talking lizard. Don't take advice from Cuz. Yeah, you know what? That's Plies is what's the gospel director name? That's Kurt Franklin. He's Kurt Franklin in the daytime and Plies at night. That's the hardest part, man. Letting go of a pup. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is, man. And I got 4.5 years left in the military, and I'm telling you right now that last year I'm gonna do a breed. I'm keeping the whole litter. I'm gonna do a AM here. Give me a one in the chat if y'all can still hear me, because I don't know if the alarm messed up my audio, but appreciate it, Ram. Ram said he got 2 litters about to drop. I would take one of those though. Hey man, appreciate that. Yo, look, hey y'all check out Ram emoji, bro. That's crazy. That brother crazy, man. Yeah, but yeah, man, we got a holiday party coming up. I'm gonna be lit with that one. Last year I was moonwalking and all kind of stuff. But yeah, it's good to kick it with y'all brothers, man. It's good to kick it with y'all brothers, and just dropped 10, man. Come on. So that's the thing, bro. I don't. When I say I'm gonna keep a whole litter, I'm talking about 7 or less. You know, uh, bet you I can't, bro. What? Ram you, Ram you. I don't know if y'all can see me. Ram said I can't grip walk. Yeah, hey, talking about, cause I can step, cause I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, man, I can step around, but he said Raven and Bond with a little stuff. Okay, man. And for those of y'all who don't know, Raven has been on the channel. She was the dog of the month. I want to say it was either January, February this year. Raven was the dog of the month, man. That's a good looking dog, bro. That's a good looking dog. And Supreme got a good looking dog too, named Faye. He said it like I was about to go, quit your shit. Quit your shit right now. But yeah, man. Uh, it's a good day. It's a good day, man. Breakfast about to be good as hell, bro. I can't wait. The dogs got fed. I I took the chicken broth that my wife was using, and then she baked everything. So all that excess stuff, man. It wasn't seasoned too heavy. I made sure it didn't have too much seasoning there to make the dog sick. But yeah, he said on guard looking ass. Yeah, bro. Uh, what y'all got going on this Saturday? Oh, you like to breed bond and say, yeah. I I would like to see some Garner dogs out here, man. More of them out west, And Ram, before you start talking, I specifically like the chemo, the heavy chemo stuff and the heavy Santos stuff. That's my preference. Or the Garner stuff, man, out here. When I actually go places and see people with dogs out here, it's a lot of Patrick blood out here. A lot of Patrick blood, and I ain't got no problem with it. I'm just not. I'm only familiar with what I'm familiar with, and I grew up in the Red Boy Jocko and the kind of Tom Garner influence in the Carolinas. That's the battle of the breedings over there. Um, and then there was some wild side stuff over there too. He said that Frank White blood. Yeah, yeah, my dog here. Yeah, man. And I got so I loaned my MP5 out to my coworker. He's supposed to be smoking some turkeys, like shooting some turkeys with it. And when he gets done, the turkey and deer that he's collecting in Oklahoma this weekend, we're gonna take them back. Big A asked me to give him the bones from one of the deers that I'm getting, and he's gonna take that and do some different things, make some bone broth out of the deer stuff. Y'all know I'm gonna have my freezer full. It's the same. It's my same partner who brought me the deer last year. But yeah, he said, look for the Spud's China Boy blood out here. It's hard to find, but it's the best. Yeah, yeah, I gotta check that out, bro. Cause the guy I got Bacardi from, he has a dog from Tom called Honcho, and I like that Honcho blood too. Yep. Let me see. Jive turkey. But yeah, man. The deer. I want to see, man. I don't know if he. I hope he brings me the hide, because if he brings me the hide, I'm gonna salt it and dry it out, and I'm gonna see how that works. Because I was talking to Big A about that too. Like the cowhide. The cowhide is great, but uh, I would assume that the natives use deer because if I'm not mistaken, then cattle or bovine are imported to North America. So originally the leather would have been deer or elk or moose. And so I want to see how the dog, like how a tug made of like deer hide works out. I want to say Red Leash actually used some of it, but I didn't see too many follow up videos to it. I think he just showed you how to salt it and get it ready. I've tried it with squirrel hide, but the squirrel hide was too soft. Because like you can take a squirrel, like when I skin a squirrel, I cut him down the back and I can take the squirrel hide and just rip it open. And even once it's dried out, it shrivels up a little bit. So it's not a really big target, and it's not really good for like a spring pole. You can use it for a flirt pole, but it's not a great spring pole. And I'm looking for to use it as a spring pole. I forgot about bison ram. You're right. And see with the deer hide, I never tried deer hide. I just assume the people make clothing and they make the tents out of it. So I was assuming it would be kind of durable. Another thing about back to the squirrels though, with the squirrel, I think the next time I skin one, I'm gonna leave the tail attached to the hide. Uh, Brother Dylan, welcome. He says, I got a Red Boy Jocko, heavy Eli on the bottom. Is there a particular bloodline bred like that? So the Red Boy Jocko to Eli, yeah, that's actually becoming a common cross now. Um, a lot of people are it's kind of like LeBron or Kobe, like they like Eli, or they like the Red Boy Jocko stuff, but I think adding Eli to it is just like adding Jeep or anything else, because Jeep has Eli influence in it anyways. Uh, Hello, Bosco. Uh, I don't really know what that means, but I'm assuming it's Hindi. So you know, I don't remember any of my Hindi. I'm sorry, man. I remember some Bangladesh. Salam. Oh, Salam Kennel from Indonesia. Okay, shout out, shout out, shout out. So Namaste. That's actually that's Nepal. I don't know a lot of Indonesian. Do you any Tagalog? Uh, ¿Cómo está? Yeah, I'm sorry, man, but like, hit us up, man, and shout out to Indonesia, man. Thank you for coming through. We appreciate it. Yeah, you ain't the only one that breeding around. What you trying to say, cuz? Like that growing up, man, I come from a family of Red Boy Jocko breeders, man, and shouts out Snowman, what's good, big dog? I come from a family of Red Boy Jocko breeders, and with my family that breeds Red Boy Jocko dogs, bro, like they are the only thing they'll add to it is Bolio. That's the only thing they'll add to it. You know what I'm saying? It kind of sucks because I have an inbred bias of other bloodlines just because of how I grew up. He said he hoped not that cross was amazing. Yeah. Uh, my family stance on it, like I'm talking about my human family. My family stance on the Eli dogs. This is what I was taught growing up. When you get a good one, you got a good one, and that I've always believed that. But then I started seeing different when I moved to Louisiana and moved out west. Um, I've been seeing a lot of good Eli dogs, especially for the kind of stuff I do. Like I think the Eli dogs are better for it. They're more stable. Um, all my Red Boy Jocko dogs could do the training I'm doing, but they so high strung, man. It's annoying. It's annoying to bring them down to a level where they can focus up and actually like just do the work. They real high strung. They loud. They're annoying. They're my dirtier dog. All my Red Boy Jocko dogs are my dirty dogs. Like that's the ones that will poop in their cage or poop on a chain spot and step all in it. Like my Eli dogs or my when I say Eli, I'm speaking of the Eli influence on my Chinaman Frisco stuff and my Jeep stuff. But that's my Eli. It's not pure by any means. But those dogs, mine are cleaner. I like when I look at my Red Boy Jocko versus the Eli stuff. Mine are significantly cleaner. And with some yards, it might be complete opposite. Your Eli dogs might be the ones out there. You got to spray them down with a hose anytime they poop on a chain spot because they're gonna run through it and make a mess. But yeah, man, like even in the kennel, if my dogs poop, they'll poop in a corner of the kennel and they'll just stay out of that corner if I don't get to them, and they have an accident. So I'm really thankful for that. But my Red Boy Jocko dog, she was just nasty. And then when I would open up the kennel to let her out, bro, she wants to jump on you with poop all on her, man. Like that stuff is gross. It's gross. Ray, you crazy? But hey, you know I like the Patrick stuff y'all got out here, Ram. I'll move on to the Patrick stuff and Bolio. But brother John Denbury, salute, bro. What's good, big dog? What's good, man? Um, I think we're gonna do an actual live with like a structure to it this afternoon or whatever. I don't have a time or date for it, but I want to have some clips from the new content I've been putting out. We're on episode 3 right now. Episode 4, 5, and 6 are already drafted. They'll be released. I'm gonna try to give like a week apart, so like I can like on this YouTube thing. For those of y'all who don't know, if you release too many videos close together, your videos compete with your own videos. You know, Ram, you can't keep every dog in the world. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta keep the best ones you like. You gotta keep the best ones you like. Yeah, bro. I what y'all watching on YouTube, man? What y'all be watching besides the dog stuff? I've been watching basically nothing. Like if it ain't dog related, like I haven't seen anything really entertaining, man. Like I'm tired of being entertained with smut. So I ain't been watching the workout channels. I ain't even watching my gun channels, man. Like I like Hootie Who. I like Hickok 45. It's this young lady. I don't remember her name, man. She's new and up and coming, but she does a firearm reviews and she shoots some. She does unboxings, man. Like that's what I like, man. Guns, dogs, and weed. That's what I like to watch on YouTube. And because I mean, like if I had those things in a cabin in the woods, I'm good. Guns, dogs, and weed. And we're moving toward having more hunting and stuff involved in our channel too. Crockett said cold this morning. Yeah, it is cold. He says, man, all we got out here is old family red nose crosses that ain't hunted in 10 generations. You know what, Ram? I'm glad you said that. I think that's what most people need. Um, everybody doesn't need a dog that I gotta word this. Everybody doesn't need a good specimen to have a dog. You know what a lot of people need is they need a specimen that is very very pet quality. And I would say most people, I think the American Pit Bull Terrier belongs to the American people, and I would love to see them in the right places. But then I seen a girl yesterday getting dragged down the street by a bully mix something that would that when it pulls her down and bites somebody's kid, it'll go against us, man. But I think that you know, yeah, a high level dog. Um, it's just like I love to see when I pull up at a stoplight and somebody's driving a V6 Challenger, but I have my V8 Challenger because some people don't care about the performance. They don't care about the performance. Like that's not why they have it in their life. They like the aesthetics of it. It's something about it that makes them feel special. I'm not driving no V6 Challenger. I'm just letting you know that right now. But there are people who are okay with a V6 Challenger or a V6 Mustang because they just want to have part of that legacy. But they're not gonna race it. They drive normal speeds. They don't do anything that requires them to have that kind of performance. Yeah, and Dylan, don't you know what I'm saying? Like, check with the chat, bro, because uh, some of my opinions is just the ones I saw. The Red Boy Jocko dogs I got from Carl Mims were not like that. They were very very cleanly, but they were a little skittish. That uh, the Carl Cruz Red Boy stuff that I had coming out of Rocky was very like that's what a pit bull is to me is that. You know, my dogs that I breed now, I'm breeding trying to uh find traits like that. Like the dog was very, very people friendly. Didn't he didn't even like growl at strangers, but I felt like the dog was a safe bet. If he got off the chain, I felt like it was a safe bet. My Mims dogs, like I don't think they would come out of my yard to bite you, but they had the propensity to possibly bite somebody that just walked up on them, thinking it was cool. Ram says, never. I'm trying to make my V8 bigger. Fuck a V6. Yeah, so, but that's what I was getting at, Ram. Like, for me, I like the power and I have things that I can utilize that power for. Therefore, I see a reason to have it. And some people just want to have it just so they can say they got it. You know what I'm saying? If that's a flex for you, that's a flex for you. But be able to maintain that flex. Um, but from what I've seen, the brothers that come to this channel, these are the performance car drivers. I actually like performance cars. I had to get rid of my Challenger. I got this family vehicle now, but if I had like the perfect five vehicles, it would be. And I say five because I'm gonna have five vehicles at some point. I got two right now, but it would be I would have some form of a pickup truck, a SUV or a van. I don't really do motorcycles and stuff, but I would have a ATV or a four wheeler that is street legal. I've seen a street legal dirt bikes here in Arizona. Um, I'm definitely getting another Challenger. Definitely getting another Mopar. You know what I'm saying? Mopar or no car. And then I don't know, man. Like some kind of like economy sedan. Don't really matter. Soul Power, man. Big bro in the building. What's good, Soul? Hey, so I'm gonna let you know right now. Ram already done tried to give me what you call it? Done try to smoke me out this morning, man, because I tried to show him my sea walk. You know, I tried to show him my sea walk, and he was doing the Ram thing. Doing the Ram thing. But yeah, man, I was just getting up here and getting in the algorithm a little bit. So um, I want to do like a real live at some point, but I got to figure out what I'm gonna do it because it is with all them kids at the house, bro. They be all out in the doghouse, in the backyard. I got enough kids to have a kid in every room in my house almost, bro. So it's a lot. It's a lot more noisy at my house with the twins. But we making it work, man. Ram, don't do that. Don't do that, cuz. But yeah, man, we out here, you know. So I got Big A, and we did we getting the vlogs going, or the excuse me, the episodes going, and I got to get one with you too, you know, definitely, because you got a lot to offer and a different perspective, and we gotta get you out there, bro. We gotta get you out there. Make sure y'all hit that like button, and make sure y'all subscribing to all y'all non-subscribers, ghost watching. You know what I'm saying? All y'all non-subscribers, ghost watching, man. Make sure y'all hit that like button, subscribe, share, and make sure y'all catch our actual videos so you can kind of see what it is that we bout. You know what I'm saying? Go back, look at the old stuff. I pulled a lot of stuff from the public eye, and the like the non-members stuff is gonna be very very vanilla. Very vanilla, because the general society don't need to be all up in our business. But get your membership, you know what I'm saying? Members only lives, we talk a little bit more freely on there, you know, and just kick it. But yeah, man, I really am getting back into the YouTube thing. I don't want to be consumed by it. Like, I feel like a lot of people be consumed by it. When I see people go live every day, I'm like, yo, like, how? Like, how do you have time to be live every day? And I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with it at all. Like, maybe your time management or your life allows you to do that. But like, honestly, putting out a video a week is a lot for me. Putting out a video a week is a lot. And going live like I was doing, man, like, bro, that is a lot. But I want to get to the point where I can get back on the schedule with y'all so y'all know when the videos is dropping, because for me, what success looks like is 1,000 views for me. This is my quota. Like, I ain't telling nobody else what their quota is, but every time I hit 1,000 views, that's about anywhere from, depending on what the RPM and the CPM is for the video, and that's I forget what RPM is. CPM is clicks per minute or something like that, right? That number typically equates to anywhere between $5.90 and $10. So to me, if I'm making $10 a video and I put out, you know, a decent amount of videos, like that I'm happy with that. You know what I'm saying? I'm happy with that based upon the revenue that the videos generate. Because yes, I would do the videos for not that. I would do them for free, but looking at it as from a business structure, like, that to me is success. Is, you know, 1,000 views or more. So I'm trying to I'm pushing content that I believe is worthy of, you know, somebody stopping by and saying, hey, let me check him out real quick. You know, let me check him out real quick. So yeah, y'all, I'm about to wrap it up here and head to the house and get this breakfast, because I done sat here and got hungry chatting with y'all. Today probably get some training videos in out here at the community center. I'm looking at the park. I'm about to go check the back side now where I be training at, because the baseball fields out here where I'm at now are there's actually a group that does agilities out here with their dogs, and I don't want to be nowhere near them when I'm out here with my dog off leash, even if I'm inside the fence. So I'm gonna try back here in the cut and check the field that I train on, and then get out here later on and do some video to put into the actual pre-recorded shows. Um, you know what, Ram? Crazy enough you say that, bro. Like, I'm scared to get back on skates, man. I was watching ATL. The other day, right? And, you know, one, I think it was kind of goofy that was the premise of the movie. But, I mean, it is what it is. But as a kid, I used to go, like, the skating rink was my thing, bro. And rollerblading was something I learned when I went up to Maryland with Pimp, my cousin Pimp. He lived up. They lived in DC, but they moved to Maryland once they got a little bit of money. And yeah, man, like, skating was something fun. But I would love to learn how to rollerblade again with my dog, because the trail I got here is smooth enough. The trail we got here is smooth enough that it, you know, that it Hold on, I seen something that made me distracted. But the trail that we got back. Okay, so ain't nobody back here at the softball field. I'll show y'all like the softball field. So that right there is where the video is that I did Sunday. You know, and it's a couple of cars parked back here, but it's people walking the trail back here. So yeah, but like roller skates instead of the bike, I would love to put my dog on a harness and just have him pull me on some roller skates. But I don't skate good enough for that. And like I can see me going, however fast the dog is pulling and tumbling and being all skin up like like when I was 7 or 8 years old, and being all skin up like that. But that's my little Christmas tree. Y'all know, like yeah, y'all see it. But let me turn it back around. But yeah, man, it's it is what it is. I get tips just because my car smells so good, and then with the lifting thing, man, I always have detailing stuff here, man. This stuff right here is pretty cool. It's the new car scent, but it's interior trim cleaner, glass cleaner. It cleans the navigation screen, and I even use this in the doghouse. It's everything, man. It's like $12 a bottle at Walmart, but I know it's kind of crazy. I got black ice trees, but I got the little but I like new car scent better. Um, but yeah, man, it works really well because it'd be some stinking people to get in the car for lift, and sometimes I have a run to the hospital because a lot of times on the weekends or when it gets too hot or too cold, a lot of the homeless people they will instead of going to like in Alaska. When I was in Alaska, they would go to jail to get out of their weather. But what a lot of homeless people do here is they will almost overdose, go to the hospital, and then typically the hospital will put them in like ARC or one of those other like shelters for the weekend. And that gets them out of the weather for at least the weekend, and then during the week they can get a hustle going on. Yeah, man. But what he said, wow, all the long face brothers got short forehead. Quit your shit, bro. That's the you know what, Ram? I think I ain't never did 23andMe, but I'm gonna tell you right now, I truly believe, man. I have a lot of Maasai in me, man, because I just feel like and for those of y'all who don't know, Maasai are a tribe of individuals that live in Kenya and Tanzania. The Maasai of Kenya wear red cloaks. The Maasai of Tanzania wear blue cloaks. They're known as herders and lion hunters. And one of the things they do is they have like a jumping contest, but they got bounce, man. You know what I'm saying? They got bounce. Bucksy, what's good, big dog? Man, hey, it's good to see y'all, brothers, man. It's good to see everybody in the building, bro. Salute to all of y'all, man. And so Ram talking about my forehead. If y'all wonder why I'm talking about Kenya and Tanzania, it's because Ram talking about my forehead and shit. He said, fat as hell, all this weed. Hey, I can't smoke right now, but I swear to nuts, I know when I used to smoke that food tastes 10 times better. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to go eat these Thanksgiving leftovers right now. But those y'all who can smoke, make sure y'all smoke and eat a meal for me, man. I used to eat shit when I was high that I wouldn't even eat when I'm sober. Like I don't like cranberries, for example, right? Like I don't do the cranberry sauce. But if what I'm saying, if I got a buzz going, man, I might even eat cranberries. You know what I mean? Walk them down, Ram. G man, like hold up, man, like Ram is fam, bro. Don't do that. I appreciate y'all riding, but like when we joke, man, we like Ram is fam, bro. I don't the interviews on Ram and everything, bro. Like don't do them like that. Hey, he said still eating leftovers. You pushing? Yeah, I'm still eating leftovers. Good, like, bro. Today is the last day. After breakfast, they done. But I already told you I'm eating a leftover sandwich for breakfast this morning. It is what it is. If like what that dude say, if he dies, he dies. Yeah, man. Yeah, bro. Let's see, Four Man Reckless in the building. What's good, big dog? Yeah, bro. We up in the algorithm, just kicking it, man. We just kicking it this morning. Now I won't smoke with y'all because I can't. And what make it worse is it's legal in the state I'm in. But because of my occupation, I chose. I gotta wait 4.5 years. I'm doing a 4.5 year bid of not being able to partake in all my civil liberties. But I give that up, um, for a paycheck for now. But yeah, man. Shout out to Las Vegas, bro. Salute Las Vegas. Las Vegas in the building. Bro, they is getting this man ass. Yeah, bro. I try to be like like very vanilla, but my chat is not vanilla at all, man. Like, you know, like I'm not about to sit here and mediate nothing. Like, y'all brothers do y'all thing, man. You know what I'm saying? Um, but yeah, so get y'all get y'all some of these books off of thrift books, and I would love to see us have a common ideology of like how we describe in terms, because I've been getting terms wrong for so long, man. I have to go back every 6 months and fix terminologies from different things that I just misunderstood when I was reading them from the books and stuff. So I definitely want to make sure I'm getting that right. Man, this beef must be from there must be something behind this. But nah, man, it's I'm almost to the crib now, y'all. My wife probably like, dang, he said he was almost done out there lifting and stuff. But yeah, we gonna make it bust these Jewies and get to the crib. Let me see. Not Wanda Sykes, good. Not Wanda Sykes. That's insane. Let me see. I gotta be careful walking the dogs this morning. Let me show y'all something real quick. So they got this green stuff they put out to kill the weeds. It's a pesticide, but until it like kind of runs into the ground, I try not to walk the dogs and that stuff, man, because I've seen it kill scorpions and other insects as well. And I don't know if it's pet safe or not, but it's all over my neighborhood right now. So I definitely got to be cognizant of that. So the dogs probably be getting transported to and from the little training area I go to in the vehicle. That's one thing I miss about the country, man. You know what I'm saying? We use different pesticides that are supposed to be approved for dogs. One of the things I spray is this stuff called bifendin. You can get it at a Tractor Supply, and it's like a little like cap full, like that big, and you pour it into a gallon of water into a backpack sprayer, and man, it kills. Like literally, like you can see the ants and stuff just dying, and it the I guess like the period it's supposed to be like effective is only like an hour and a half. So you put it out, you let it do its thing, and then come back in an hour or two, and you good to go. And like one of the things I check after I treat my yard or my house is I check my dog's. I don't put my hand in it, but I check my dog's poop to see like if it's effective, is it making it runny or something like that. Are they acting weird? Are their gums whitening? Anything like that, because it's going. What I want to make sure that it's not throwing them off. Uh, I don't know if it's true or not, but I've been told dogs can absorb things through the pads of their feet, and I know like parvo, they definitely say they can absorb parvo through the pads of their feet. So that's why they try to keep areas so clean. But I don't know what to tell you about that. I don't want to spread propaganda. Yeah, man. But yeah. So I we've had this discussion a million times. I was brought up on coastal hay. So I believe that coastal hay is what it is. As it decays, it gets heat. Pine straw does that. We had this discussion every year in the wintertime, and it's new people every year. It's new people in the game. So, but coastal hay is really really soft, and that's why I like it, because I ain't got to worry about the puppies stabbing themselves up on it, or getting lacerations and injured off the coastal hay. It's real soft. It's like that Easter bunny hay type stuff. But I prefer that. I prefer that. And then if you ain't got it like that, man, go get you some old newspapers and tear them up, man. You know what I'm saying? Get some kind of insulation for them dog houses. Get some kind of insulation for them dog houses, man. But I just want to get on here and kick it with y'all this morning, man. Like I said, go check out our last three videos. They're all it's a series, so season 1, episode 2, season 1, episode 3, so on and so forth. Season 1, episode 4 coming up soon, man. Any of y'all who are interested in just being on there, man, holla at your boy. I would love to just talk dogs or whoever and add it to the show and just make the show better and more inclusive. But I'm out. I'ma holla at y'all. Peace.